YouTube. Okay, this is the day of the packing. We're just packing the little trailer. What I've got in here is the tent. I've got the tarp, big tarp. I've got a couple of sleeping bags. I've got 2 chairs. My electricals are in the back here that we're going to be using for the light and stuff. So that's the trailer. It's a small trailer. It was only about, I think it was like 80 bucks or something when we bought it. And yeah, that's going to be going on the e-bike. So, there's a dog barking. There's a bus going by. Just wondering what it is. Okay, so that's the trailer, all packed and ready to go. Weather's not looking too great, but we'll see how it goes on the trip. Okay, we'll catch you back on the when we're on the road. Okay, that's us on the road. I hope it turns out okay. Right, let's go. Right there, that's us up at the place. It was a hell of a hike up with that bike. We got the bike up here. We got the bike with the trailer. Oh, it's just our stuff was in there. I didn't have to bring the tent because, well, our big tent never came yet, so we'll have to wait for that. So tonight it's going to be like a bivvy setup, just a tarp here, my chair, and my sleeping bag, and a mosquito net. that's basically the setup for tonight. There's a wee radio playing. It's quite good. It's a wind-up radio, but I've got it plugged into my stuff here. I don't know if you can be able to see that. This says 12 volt 72. I'll just turn this off so you can hear. Bit annoying. Here we go. That's that off. You still hear cars in the background as well, so we're not really that far up, but we're far enough up that it's a hell of a jaunt. Anyway, so this is our setup for tonight. We've got the light set up as well, right there. So, oh, what a day. That was some joy. As you can see, since the last showed you last up here, it's really overgrown. It's really grown over here. So I never bothered with the stove or that tonight because we just brought up some juices, you know, like some cans of cola and some energy juices, some energy drinks. So we really needed some sandwiches and stuff, so that's all I needed. I brought the dog up with me. There's Gaia trying to eat a tree. Why you? Quit that. Right. As you see, the bike trail came in here, so it's not exactly stealth. I had to wade through all that, right through, and that goes all the way down. So this is the trailer, right here. I brought the little tent with me just in case it totally belts down and I need to get into cover, but oh, I forgot to switch off my battery. Look at that. Let's set that off. We've only used 2 bars of energy, so I've still got 3 bars left, enough to get me home for tomorrow. It's starting to get really, I don't know if you see it in here, but it's starting to get real dark here. It's actually quite late on just now. It's about 11:15. It's still quite light. You can see the darkness starting to come, but for 11 o'clock, 11:15, it's actually pretty light. It's actually pretty light outside. But yeah, that's what we like though. As you can tell, I'm quite knackered. I just go up and I quickly set this up. I didn't show you my setup because it's just an easy basic system. Along the top and then tied to the trees. That's it, done. Just to get under. So we'll sit down here. And this is us. This is the hardest place to camp because it's all uneven. And of course, tube loop here, forgot to bring the tent pegs, so oh well, I just had to improvise with some little bits of wood and stuff, little stakes here. But yeah, with radio being here, got a wee juice holder here as well, so I'll stick my juice in there. I'll get it out of the backpack soon enough. But yeah, that's been a hell of a day. The wife actually, she took us to the base of the hill there, and then she had to go home. Somebody had called and said they're going to be visiting tonight, so I'm up here myself with the dog. Just let the dog run beside the bike. She loves it. She's very hyperactive. That's her over there just now. You can barely see her. See her? So this is night 1 here. Next night it'll be done. Next time it'll be down in the easier place, so we'll have a campfire. But up here you can't really have a campfire up here. Not in this grass. This would be like to show you a quick stop off. You know, you're going to have one night here. So all you need is a mosquito net on top of you with the sleeping bag. That's all you need. Put your hood up here, hunker down for the night. It's actually pretty good in here. It has been already raining, but yeah, it's tarp's all you need for tonight. Yeah, you need nothing better than that. That light will be fine as well. A lot of deer up here as well. Maybe we'll see some, but if I do see any at night, I'll switch on the camera and let you see them. But it's probably doubtful. But it's a nice little system that I've made for the light. That'll burn for days. Yeah, that'll burn for a couple of days with that one light. Yeah, one light. It'll burn for days. It'll even charge that little thing up, no problem. So we've got radio and stuff. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I did bring a spare seat because I thought the wife was coming. And I've got another one of these in there, so I'll be double comfy tonight. I'll use one to lie on, and I'll use one for cover me. Yeah, so that'll be cool. We'll get this whole area kitted out. But yeah, it's quite peaceful up here. It's quite nice to get out and just get out on your own. Yeah. People say, "Oh, that's boring." You know, you're getting old when you enjoy this sort of stuff. Yeah. But the peace and quiet. Yeah, listen to that. Absolutely brilliant, yeah. Nice and peaceful. Oh, I'm totally knackered though. Here she comes. She comes to say hello. Gaia, come on in. She's curious. She's checking out everything. I had to flatten all this whole area down. Oh, it was a nightmare. That's why I never videotaped all that though. I quickly got it up just in case it totally pelted down with rain. I want to be under cover, you know. I want to be nice and dry. If you're dry, sit here with a can of cola, you know, some snacks, bag of crisps, you know, or chips or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, nice night. So this is just to simulate a one-stop off if you were doing a tour and you needed a place to kip. It's as easy as that. A tarp, boom, down it goes. So this should be like your basic setup just for a one-stop off, yeah. And everybody that's ever done the tarp before will understand that I had to improvise because I forgot to bring the stakes, but that can happen. Things get lost and oh, look at her trying to eat this. Carrot, leave that tree alone. Come here, you want to be on telly? Come here. There you go. She's getting big though, what do you think? She's getting pretty big, eh? She'll go off and wander all night. But she'll keep the deer away. They'll not come in and annoy us. What I'll do is I'll bring the bike in as well. I'll bring that in later on. Just in case it rains tonight, I'll put it underneath the shelter. I doubled it up because it wasn't really a big area in here. I didn't want to make it too big. I just wanted a quick, you know, get under, so I doubled up the tarp. This is actually a 3 metre by 3 metre, so if I really wanted to, I could have made it massive, you know, but there's no point for a single night, yeah? No chance. I hope it actually does rain now so we can hear the pitter patter of the rain on the tarp. But this is a cheap tarp as well. It's from Amazon for it was like $10, yeah? So you don't have to spend a lot of money to get out here, yeah? Just relax, get the feet out. There we go, get the feet up. It's like being at home, apart from the midges. Come on, Gaia. She's exploring. Check it. I don't let her off the lead because if she decided to run, I would never catch her. She'd be off, yeah. So I just leave her on the lead, tied to that tree. She can get right under the tarp if she needs to. You see, she can actually get under there. So that's good. So if you've got any questions or anything like that about how long it took me to get here and how long it took to set up, it took 5 minutes to set up. But like I said, I never taped it. I never put it on the camera because it was really threatening with rain, you know, and I don't want everything getting soaking. So I mean, even the cover that's under with the trees and stuff, that's good enough for that, yeah. It is pretty much waterproof, the bike anyway, but it's really, yeah, it's not totally waterproof, but enough. But yeah, so if you're a first time watcher, sorry it's a boring one, it's only an overnighter. It's going to be nothing here, really. But I've really enjoyed it, taking the bike out. We get quite a few miles on that thing. I mean, it's been a hell of a journey today. I'm actually quite tired now. But yeah, she's been loving it. The dog's been like going crazy. She's been running about daft all the way over here. Yeah. So I've had to shorten her lead so she doesn't go too far and start eating trees and stuff. Yeah, not good for her digestion. I brought a couple little packets here, treats for her, so that's good. And we've got the bike lights as well. These wee things here, just we got them in a couple of bucks. A little solar panel on them, so they charge up while you're going. I just took them off, keep them in my pocket. It's too easy lost as well. Yeah, look at that. They just slip on. That's it. Simple, yeah, easy to use, very simple. You know, a couple of bucks. Get them on Amazon. Everything I use here is like bought on Amazon. I don't really go for it, expensive stuff out of hiking shops or that, yeah. But yeah, so if it's your first time watching, put a subscribe down there, and we'll get some good e-bike driving next one. What I'll do is we'll just once I've got back to the house, I'll set up another day that we can go for an e-bike ride, and we'll see how far it can go. It's a homemade job, so I don't think it's going to do too great, but it's alright. I mean, it got us up here, got us out and about, yeah. Oh yeah, and I'd like to say thank you to Pitbull. It's one of the subscribers. I've known him for a long time, but he subscribed to the channel. He came up and fixed my motorcycle for me. He brought up a little meter thing, put on the points, and it told him what was wrong. He fixed it in about 5 minutes. Couldn't believe it. So thanks again, Pitbull. That's awesome. And I'd like to say to the guys in the gaming community as well, a big thumbs up, yeah. Red beard and all that. So yeah, they've been a good help. They've all subscribed to the channel. Yeah, so I do need more subscriptions. So come on, guys, start pressing that subscribe button down there. Okay, I'll catch you on the next one. But this is It's actually quite good. That's lighting up pretty well. That light is going to keep it nicely shining in here. You can see the difference on it. See how bright that is on there. Compared to away in the corner. Yeah. So it's much better on. It's a good light. And that burns hardly anything. It's really good. That little radio there. I'll just zoom in. Can't be bothered getting up just now. Quite knackered. Right, that little radio there. Well, about 25 bucks. And they're pretty decent. I mean, I don't know how good the wind-up thing is, but I just usually plug it into that and charge it up, and yeah, it's a good little battery. That's a very small setup, but that's all you need. Yeah, sounds small. So it is a little bit on the heavy side, probably, but it's a lot cheaper than buying like one of the Jackeries or whatever, because they're too expensive. Yeah. And I thought I seen a deer just running about there, but she's obviously got her eyes on something. Get the geese in the background as well. So what do you think of my abode then? What do you think of my first stop? Oh, I've got to get up. Right. And these little chairs as well. They were only about $8, $10, something like that. I think I got 2 of them for like 18 bucks. It was a good deal, yeah. So go out and just show you around. There's not much to see. It's all the same. Every bit of woods is all the same. It's so, look how much it goes up to my leg. Look how deep this goes. To there. Up past my knee. Up to here. It's so much overgrown compared to what it was the last time we were here. But that's my little shack for tonight. That's my little shack for tonight. Easy setup. Very simple. Nothing to it, yeah. Right around the soil. Pretty much a lean-to with a bit of rope. And that's it. Very, very basic. But sometimes these basic ideas, sometimes these basic setups are the best. You know, can you imagine if it was like totally raining, you need to get up quick, boom, couple of minutes and you're done. You're under the tarp, yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Little midgie's got in my mouth there. Yeah. It's going to happen. But that's where, if we had the tent, we would have put the tent right there, right under this. But yeah, I don't need the tent tonight. Very simple, very easy. Anyway, so this is the hardest one to do. And the next time you see us, we'll be down at the easy one, and we will have a fire. We'll have a fire pit. I'll even bring the guitar, I think, and we'll have I'll put a little jam on. But I was not carrying the guitar up this bloody hill. Sorry about swearing, but it's a steep one. That it's a hell of a jaunt getting up here. It's very high up. So anyway, thanks for joining us tonight. And like I say, if I see any deer or that, I'll film it. But this is just a quick overnighter, just to show you guys this is how I set up. And it is getting dark now, but I mean, I don't know why it looks darker to me than it does on this camera. That's kind of weird. I've often seen that. So I don't know if anybody knows why that is. Maybe the camera's picking up on light or something. I don't know. It looks so much lighter. Like in here, to me, it's with the eye, it actually looks pretty dark. It looks pretty dark in there, and I can't see past. Like, see right there. That is pitch black in there for me. I cannot see nothing there. I'd have to get the torch out to see in there, but you can, if I can see, yeah, to that ridge line. So the camera's picking up more than I can pick up. It's pretty good. Okay guys, I'm going to let it be at this. Get my, I'll just get my little sleeping bag ready, and put my radio on, get that back on. There we go. So I don't know if you can hear that, but that's fine enough for me tonight. Okay guys, I'll catch you next time. And yeah, like I say, thanks for watching, and thanks for coming on this little trail. And maybe next time, like I say, we'll play the guitar and we'll have a little fire, have a fry up and that. Didn't really need to. It's very hot tonight. I don't know why it's so clammy when it's looks like it's going to rain in a second. Okay guys, catch you next time. This is Jen Crow out. Remember, subscribe and get all your friends to subscribe. I really need the help here. I really need you guys. This is not my channel, this is your channel here. So, right, good night guys, and I'll see you next time. Right, bye.